Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm doing your May readings. I know they're a little late, thank you for bearing with me. I've been recovering from an issue with my back. And we're just going to jump in, okay? So just keep an open mind, these are general, and watch all your signs. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, so you're dealing with changes. We're about to see what kind of changes, good or bad. So what's coming up for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in May 2020? The Empress. So for some of you, pregnancy. And I thought about someone who had a private reading with me. I'm not going to say her name on camera because I don't know if she would be okay with that, but I think you're going to know who you are. Let me know if you do get pregnant. Because we did some readings about this. Okay, so the Empress, King of Cups, 10 of Cups, yeah, definitely. 3 of Coins, 4 of Coins, the Hierophant, 10 of Coins, Princess of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. This is beautiful, Taurus. Bottom of the deck, the 8 of Wands. So things are moving very fast communication after a time of being stuck. Now this could just be that you're now allowed to, in the Ace of Cups, that you're now allowed to, you know, move around because the quarantine thing is over where you are potentially, but being stuck. Did I not pull a card for the near future? I did not. Being stuck, yeah. Okay, being stuck when it comes to trying to manifest something and it just wasn't coming through, okay? It was just not coming together, so whatever the situation is. The 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune that we saw, talks about things finally not only starting to move, but they're just taking off, okay? So again, we have the Empress, 10 of Cups, we saw the Ace of Cups, we have the 10 of Coins, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so these are all talking about family, starting a family, growing the family. The Page of Wands, also children energy. So let's just get that scenario out of the way for some of you. In the 3 of Cups, celebration, to become 3, or you know, how many, take it as it resonates. But yeah, for some of you, this is definitely talking about a pregnancy that has been long awaited. What I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant, there was a lesson there. Okay, there was a lesson. So it wasn't happening because of a lesson that needed to be learned. Because in the past, with the 4 coins, you or your partner was holding on to something that just, it wasn't healthy, or it wasn't helping the situation. And that could be a particular way of thinking, that could be, you know, a time frame you set for yourself, and you just didn't let it go, and then you kept focusing on the fact that it didn't happen by that time, or it needs to happen by this time, okay, whatever the case may be. Or financial concerns that were affecting manifestation, whatever the case, okay. But the lesson has been learned, okay, and now this is happening, okay. I don't know why I keep saying okay. I have no idea. But yeah, celebration, absolutely celebration. Children, very strongly, okay? There you go again. Okay. Jesus Christ. So we're done with that scenario. I don't know if one of you watching just says okay a lot and I'm connecting with you. I have no idea, but yeah. Okay. Jesus! Right, that scenario is out of the way. Let's see what else we're getting. This is also a really great time for romantic relationships. Your confidence makes you very, very attractive with the Queen of Wands. For those of you, this is someone coming in, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What I'm getting is, with existing relationships, someone who was never able to move on from you, This could be you, this could be the other person. Just take it as a resonance. Remember, these are very general, okay? That was my okay. But yeah, someone who wasn't able to move on, someone who just was left stuck on you, is now just kind of taking the bull by the horns and reaching out to you. And they're opening up, they're being honest with how they feel. And you worked well together, you talked about having a future, you started to build a future, you know, with the 10 of coins. And maybe the issue was someone wasn't ready to commit with the Hierophant, or someone wasn't ready to start a family, or someone wasn't ready to, you know, plan a future, or whatever the case may be. Because that was the conversation with the 10 of Cups. What does our happily ever after look like? What does our relationship look like in 5 years, 10 years time? What are we doing? Where are we headed? What I'm getting is one of you really knew what they wanted, and it's like, okay, when is it happening? Let's plan. Let's do it. While the other, with the energy of the King of Cups, was more reserved, or a little bit more passive, or they need more time to figure things out, or they needed time to figure out how they feel about what you wanted, or vice versa. And from what I'm seeing, even if you were separated or you broke up a while ago, what I'm seeing is you not only coming back together, but as soon as communication starts, you come back together as if nothing happened, but you're better than you were before, because now you're on the same page. Okay? With the Page of Wands, there's new energy, there's new ideas, there's new excitement, a new passion for this relationship and for each other. And again, this could be just pregnancy, it could be a new life, as it were. And then the Three of Cups is that celebration, the good news, or the sharing of the news with others. For those of you who are single, again, this could be someone coming back from the past because they were stuck on you. Or this could be you, where you're reaching out to someone because you were stuck on them. But with the Empress in your current situation, I'm seeing it more as you're attracting this, you're receiving this, because you know your worth, because you're doing well, you're happy, you're beautiful, you're independent, and you're attracting attention. And really, you have the potential of getting on the path of happily ever after with someone, is how I'm seeing this. No matter where you are, what stage you're at, you're going to the next level, because you have all these 10s and a page. You're going to the next level. Okay, so just take that as it resonates. And if you are not dealing with someone from your past, then the message is release the past because it's holding you back. It's time to put an end to the dreams of happily ever after you had with someone, because they weren't giving you what you wanted. They were afraid of commitment, they were holding back, they were not opening up to you, they were not being vulnerable. And so this could be you coming to terms with that, allowing the ending to happen with all these 10s. Coming into your power, your confidence with the Empress and the Queen of Wands. This is confidence, this is attraction, this is passion, this is, being sexy, looking good, smelling good. Princess of Wands could be messages coming, going back and forth. Maybe you're doing some online dating. And then the Three of Cups, also talking about dating, meeting new people, having fun, getting back out there. Healing from the past, okay? But you have to release it. You have to let it go. Because it wasn't what you deserved, is the way I'm seeing this. So you have the potential. Okay. Let's clarify, because I'm getting a few different scenarios. If this is someone from the past coming back into your life where the issue between the two of you was that you were not on the same page when it came to marriage, living together, family, that sort of thing. I'm seeing that there's a possibility that you can pick up where you left off and carry out those ideas, those plans, and those goals. If this situation with someone from the past is that they were holding back, they were not treating you the way you deserve to be treated, maybe even controlling you, manipulating you, making you feel like you're not enough, making you feel like it's your fault they're not treating you the way you think you should be treated. All right, that kind of individual, it's time to let them go. All right, let that narcissist go. Come back into your power. See yourself as a beautiful person, male, female, whatever that you are. And treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated. That confidence attracts new opportunities to you. You don't have to rush into something new right away. Give yourself some time to have fun. Give yourself some time to let loose, to let your hair down, to see what your options are before you decide what you want to do. All right? That's the guidance here. I'm also seeing going from financial concerns and restriction and budgeting and being careful with your money to feeling fully safe and secure. So I don't know if you're going back to work or you're going back to your full salary, or if this is a new job that is offered to you, that is presented to you with the Empress and the King of Coins. And for others of you, this is a home business that you may have started recently or further back that is taking off because you have been focusing on it because you've been stuck indoors pretty much. Okay? And that business is taking off and you're realizing, that actually you could be an entrepreneur and you could focus on that and make money from that as your livelihood. You don't actually need to go back to work. And so there's a decision that you need to make between conventional work do you carry on with what you've been doing and kind of keep walking your own path, being the entrepreneur. Okay? Jesus. I think I said okay 50 times. Who says okay a lot? Let me know if that's you. Definitely not me. Alright, let's clarify here. So with the Empress and the King of Cups, yeah, the Devil and the King of Swords. So something very, very tempting coming into your life that you have to be very clear-headed about and make a rational decision, not an emotional one. Talk things out, ask the difficult questions, put them on the spot, see what they do, test them out, see if they're the same person, or they're telling you the truth, or they mean what they say, or they actually have a plan to back up what they're saying. And for others of you, again, very tempting when it comes to just having fun or money. Okay? Sheesh. I think I've expended my okay allowance for the day. I don't know if that's a message for someone that I keep saying it, that it's okay. For someone, what I hear is it's okay to let go. And with the Four of Coins in your past, whatever it is that you're afraid of letting go of, I think that's the message. That it's okay to let go. There's something better coming. Alright. Let's see if I keep saying okay. With the Three of Coins in the foundation, we have the Two of Cups. So yeah, the what's at the bottom of things is an unfair situation. So just being careful with your decision. It needs to be healthy give and take, and it needs to be both of you on the same page in order to build with that Three of Coins. Can't be lopsided. You're not going to go anywhere and nowhere good anyway. And for others of you, this is what you're holding out for. I want what I deserve. I want someone who will give me the best that they have to give, because I will give them the best that I have to give. And that could apply with love, or that could apply with work as well. And again, in the foundation with the Three of Coins and the Two of Cups, can be talking about reunions and reconciliations for some. Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. In the past, one of you was putting in the work, the other one was getting away with not putting in the work. Or no matter how hard you worked, the other person was still criticizing. They still found fault. And again, going back to self-worth, making you feel like you're not good enough. Don't let that person back in. They have not changed. They have not changed. With the Ten of Coins and the Crowning Thoughts, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So another king here, so very masculine energy. That's very much take charge energy. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, a healthy relationship where both of you are attracted to each other and the both of you want the same thing and the both of you are giving to the relationship. With that Ace of Pentacles, with the Ten of Coins, you are talking about long-term future. You are talking about proposals. You are talking about, let's move in together, let's buy a house. Or you're talking about children. And if this is money, once again, the money is looking very good if you've been working for yourself. Or a family business type thing. With the Queen of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, attracting offers, attracting opportunities because you're doing so well. And it's almost like, well, if you're doing so well on your own, why would you need someone from the past to come and take that away? Because that's what they do. They're not going to do anything else, okay? When it comes to that person who always found fault, no matter what you did. If it's not that situation, then it is just a genuine love offer coming in. Because they're still attracted to you, because there's still something there, because they still see and want a future with you. And we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here again. With the Hierophant, we have Temperance. Look at your options very carefully and make the best decision for yourself for now, but more importantly for the long run. Because see how he's looking at what is presented to him? Just do pros and cons, do what you need to, but just think of things in terms of the long run. You're not at a point where, or either that's how it is, or that's how you feel, or that's what you're thinking. But what I'm hearing is, I'm not at a point where I can afford to just test it out anymore. I want something solid. I want something concrete. I don't want to teach someone how to do it. They either know or they don't. They either give it or they don't. They either know how to invest or they don't. They either know how to treat someone or they don't. So you're being very selective, or you should be very selective. With the Ten of Cups in the environment, we have the Tower. So it can be a surprise pregnancy. It can be a surprise proposal. It can be you shocking someone by saying no. No, thank you. I'm good. Because you are. This is also things moving very, very quickly with the Eight of Wands as well. With the Princess of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, moving forward. Moving forward, new energy, new places, new people. Travel, whether that's something that you can actually do, or it's online, where you're just talking to people online, looking at stuff online, planning trips, talking about trips or where to go, whether that's physically or metaphorically. With the Three of Cups, we have the Star and the Five of Cups. So after a loss, this is healing after a loss, especially if it's about pregnancy, but also this is coming back together after a breakup. But remember, it has to be right. It has to be the right scenario. It has to be genuine with the Star. Okay? But you do get a wish come true. after loss, after sorrow, after sadness, you do get a wish come true. It's one of the options that you're looking at. That's why you have to be selective. You have to look at things very closely. And you have pentacles and you have wands, not that many cups. So that tells me you're not going off just of your emotions. Just off of your emotions is what I was trying to say. You're looking for the stable, the concrete. You don't want the Ace of Cups, you want the Ace of Pentacles. This is real, this is stable, this is something that's been thought out, this is something that's been planned out. This is something that has a lot to back it up. It's not just wishy-washy dreaming, wouldn't it be nice if? I'm loving your reading. Let me know what this is for you, how it applies to you if it does, how it makes sense. If you're dealing with these energies, with the more difficult energies, I hope the reading gives you a heads up and like input on what to do. If you want to use the input, of course you're going to do whatever you want. That's absolutely up to you and you should. But yeah, let me know if it helps. Alright, remember to watch all your signs. Hey, look at that, I stopped saying okay. So that was a message for someone. Yeah, so watch all your signs, make the most of this, have a great month, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.